Couple of days ago, I was in the market to purchase this product. When I tried to make the payment using the check, the seller refused to accept it. And when I made the payment in the form of cash, the seller was very happy. In this episode of Dal Roti Economics, let's try and understand why they prefer the payment in the form of cash or debit card, credit card, but not in the form of a check. When you talk about money, there are essentially four different types: the commodity money, fiat money, fiduciary money, and the commercial bank money. Today, whatever goods or services we purchase from the market and we owe money to anybody in the market, we make payment in the form of a fiat money. This is the money issued by Reserve Bank of India by the order of Government of India. And this is also declared as a legal tender. And whenever you owe money to somebody else, you will have to make the payment in the form of fiat money and the seller has to accept it. But before this, we used different commodities in the market which had intrinsic value as money for mode of a payment. For example, we used gold coins, we used silver, we used agriculture commodities for making payments. Now there is a third type of payment. This is an example of a fiduciary payment, that is a check. The check is issued by a bank. I have certain amount of money kept in the savings bank account. When I purchase something else in the market, I want to make a payment in the form of a check. But there is absolutely no compulsion on the seller to accept this in the form of a payment, because this is not declared as a legal tender, and moreover, there is no guarantee that my account has money when this check is presented by the seller to the bank, and this check might bounce. There is a fourth type of money, commercial bank money. Here, let's assume I will deposit 100 rupees in the bank account. And let's say the Reserve Bank of India has a mandate of having 10% of this with the bank in the form of a reserve, which means bank cannot issue this 10% in the form of a loan, but remaining 90 rupees will be issued by the bank in the form of a loan to the borrower in the market. The bank here is not printing money. Rather, it is creating credit. It is creating a loan. This loan creation or the amount that is created is called as a commercial bank money. There you go. These are the four different forms of money that you need to understand, and the mode of a payment or the legal tender in India is the fiat money, that is the currency notes or the currency coins which are distributed by Reserve Bank of India. For more such interesting content, subscribe to our YouTube channel now.